Hello everyone, so I thought I'd make a video talking about the catastrophes as they are very left out sort of category of characters in this game. So they are original characters from Seven Deadly Sins, as they are known as the OC characters, and they don't get any love at all. So over the lifespan of this game, which is nearly 3 years now for global, or is it over 3 years for global? No, turning 3 years next year for global, and obviously 3 years for JP. Soon, that's coming up. They have only released 22 characters. 22 catastrophe characters, 15 of them being normal catastrophes, meaning they don't have an event attached to them, meaning Christmas, summer, which is the most popular one, wedding, or New Year, or anyone like that. But 7 of them do. And I don't understand why they don't throw in these characters as they are so old and completely useless now. Why don't they just throw them into the SSR ticket banner? And I'll show you what I mean. Obviously, characters. First, I'll tell you which ones are limited and which ones are just normal catastrophes. Christmas Lilia, normal Lilia. Normal Halloween, normal Halloween summer, normal summer, normal. Mono actually has no event skins, which is what I've realised. Mono has a 0 event skin, she doesn't have a summer one, which you would expect, as most catastrophes, most of the female catastrophes has at least a summer skin. Normal summer, normal Halloween. As you can see, there is a lot of characters that are normal. I'm still missing 2 monos because Mono doesn't like me, and this new awakened mono because Mono doesn't like me at all. But I believe these characters should be put in the SSR tickets because there's 15 of them. If they're non-event ones, which is the ones I'd put in there, including Camilla, who is a practically forgotten character. And if a new player was to start playing the game, let's say they played since ReZero, they know they listen to people, so they skip on manners, they save stuff like that. Then they're never gonna have any catastrophe units ever, because I think we've gotten Valenti for free. I think before. I'm not sure you actually get him for free anymore, but characters like Shin, who's a good farming unit, they're most likely never gonna get him. And just overall box you see, they're just not gonna be able to get like any of these characters. She was free. This one was free. But they're not going to get any of these characters because of the fact they're not obtainable. So if I go to this is a catastrophe banner, right? 1 catastrophe, 2, 3. There's 3 catastrophes, and the main person on this banner is a catastrophe unit. And they've only put 3 on this banner because they think instead we're just going to fill it with all the crappy Halloween characters. Crappy, good, very good, very good, bad, 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 bad. And if we go to the latest, which is a festival, so a big banner, not a single catastrophe character. So we've got summer character, so we've got 2 summer characters. I think it's a New Year character. That's it. Like nothing else good. They've got Ragnarok characters on this banner. They've got archangels. You know, more Ragnarok. But they haven't put catastrophes. They have no. There is no way for you to obtain catastrophes apart from those banners. There's not a single catastrophe in here. You can search forever. There's no catastrophes in any of these, so they are all humans or unknowns. There's no giants or demons or anything to them. But they're not in any banner. These characters are one of the most exclusive characters in the game. And let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about Lilia herself. How many times she's been? It's been like 2 or 3 times she's been out. A lot of people still don't have her. She's a broken character. She's probably the only good catastrophe. This mono's she needs a good relic. This mono was once not meta but usable for a while. But me, oh god. But these characters, they just like if I show you all my duplicates, let me just show you the alt level I have all of them. This Lilia is the most common one, and she isn't even the default form. This is the default Lilia. This is the most common one. Out of all the catastrophe units, this is the most common character to have on a banner. Not any of these, not these. These ones are so rare because they only come back when they have like a free banner that's got like catastrophes on it, or a banner that's completely horrible but has catastrophes on it. They don't. There is not an easy way to get some of these characters. Obviously, Valenti Mark II is also a very common character in banners nowadays, but this Lilia isn't. This Lilia isn't. You know, Valenti isn't. She's one of the oldest. I think she is the oldest catastrophe. Oh, maybe it's for. I think it actually could be Lilia. I think Lilia is the oldest catastrophe. But still, like, these characters don't get enough time to be summoned for, or they don't get put on good enough banners. If you make a really good banner, and have like make it so we can get catastrophes, just put like a few crappy ones, because that means that'll then enable these low-level players, these newer players, even for a person like me who's missing 2 event ones and just 3. I just realized I'm only missing 2 event ones and 3 monos. Oh, okay, but yeah, they just need to make them more accessible for people. Like put them on the SSR tickets. So if we go to the SSR tickets, right? No, not SSR tickets. Not SSR tickets. SSR tickets, right? What would hurt putting them in here? You have like characters that just, you know, you've got the Archangels, newest Archangels, down here. You know, he came out a year ago, and he only. This banner doesn't get enough characters, so the way to fill this up would be just put in the catastrophes. I don't see an issue with it, because the catastrophes just people need to get copies of them for CC or for anything like that. Because I don't remember half the time any of these characters even came out. I don't remember the last time because they're that irrelevant. I just don't remember. I don't think anyone probably remembers the last time some of these characters came out. Like hell, I don't remember the last time she came out. Was it last year on a free banner? Probably. This Roxy, which is the default Roxy by the way, I don't know the last time she came out. Half the characters you won't even know last time. The characters you'll probably know the last time they came out are characters like this Lilia, this Mono, and maybe Greenshin if you need him. Copies of him. And maybe this Valenti because she's very common. But that's it. Bear in mind, this is the same named as the new one. Where's the outfit? There. It's the same named, but she isn't even on the banner. Because what they normally do is they normally put the same. I know it's a Halloween banner, but you know, don't you think you could put some actual decent units on it? The only catastrophe they have, the only 2 catastrophes they have, are Shin and Roxy. Both of them being characters. If you got them, you probably wouldn't level them up. Shin's not too bad, but you know, Roxy's a character that. This charge card needs to be changed, and she wouldn't be too bad, to be fair. Pass is pretty good. But overall, there's not many characters on this banner that are useful or wantable. She is a catastrophe. We barely get catastrophe. The last catastrophe banner we got was in May. How many? That was 5 months ago. That was 5 months ago, and we're only getting 3 catastrophes on this banner. If I go back. Is Valenti Mark II even on this banner? The most common catastrophe is not even on this banner. The Valenti Mark II is the most common catastrophe, she's not even on this banner. So, let's just say you didn't summon for Mono, and you wait for the next catastrophe banner to try and see if there's any better characters on it. You'd be completely wrong, there's only 3 catastrophes on that banner. Which I think is kind of stupid. I do understand the fact of like putting in the old characters, like, you know, a character everyone got for free and no one cares about. Completely useless. You know, I understand putting them on there because, you know, people might want duplicates and stuff of them. But they don't do that with catastrophes at all. What was our summer? Do we even have a summer banner this year? Oh yeah, it was this one here. Choose a summer unit. I'm not sure who was on the summer banner, but there might have been the summer catastrophes on there. And what I'm saying is they need to take more time to appreciate the catastrophes and allow us to get them easier, whether that be through SSR tickets or events that allow us to get them for free, because they are like forgotten characters. You know, they're probably not going to be in Origin. Let's face it. I would like them to be in Origin. I like them to have all their stories and all that kind of stuff, because that'd be a cool thing to have. Because if they're going for an open world Genshin sort of style game, then they should have these characters in them. But they probably won't, as I just don't think they will, to be fair. But they need to take more time and really, you know, put these characters out there more, because new players are never going to be able to see the likes of like half of these characters, because they never come out ever. Maybe like once a year they come out. They're more exclusive than festival units. at this point, especially Camilla. Camilla comes out once every blue moon. She barely comes out, which is kind of stupid. Because she's like, I know she's like the most forgotten catastrophe character, right? But, you know, she's still savable. Every character is savable still. You can't, they're just not dealing with it because it would be too much work. You know, her stats are horrible, right? So what you do is you rework the character completely. You keep her you keep the transformation, right? You change her passive's not actually too bad. It actually helps with her transformation. But you give her a relic that's good. Her cards, stun card, that's not actually too bad. And you change the lifesteal card. Obviously when she transforms, her card's actually pretty good. Her stats not actually too bad because she does get an attack buff. I think attack rate stats increased by 20%. So overall, they just need to. I know these characters are like completely lost, and they're probably never going to touch these characters again. But they really need to allow newer players to get them because it's just some people in my knighthood who are not new to the game, but they stopped playing for a while, and now they've joined back playing since 3.0. They're not going to have half these characters if they didn't summon on them back in the day. Yeah, I know back in the day they were a lot more common, like a lot more common. Like you would probably see green Lilia and green Valenti on like lots of banners, especially with Blue Eastern as well. But over time they become more and more rare, and now it's like they're a complete category of characters that never come out. This is a catastrophe banner. There's only 3 catastrophes on the banner. There's 22, and they picked 3 that are completely horrible. 1, 2, and 3. She's not too bad if you're a whale, right? He's not too bad if you have Kyo, but I still wouldn't recommend it. And Roxy, she's one of the better catastrophes, to be fair, but she's definitely not meta or anywhere near meta. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you have if you want to leave a comment saying your thoughts on the matter, if you think they should be in SSR tickets or they should be in more banners, stuff like that, you know, I love reading the comments. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.